Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in for another Elden Ring boss guide. This time we're going in on Morgott. If you thought Morgott was hard, welcome to Morgott, the true version of himself. Morgott is indeed Morgott, and he was only toying with you before. This time he's in his full self, and he is insanely powerful. He doesn't have a whole lot of health, so you can, make the most of the right moments to attack him, and we're going to be talking about those right moments in this video. And of course, you can summon Melina right here, and whatever your own personal preference of Ash summon is possible as well. You can just see right here this gold summon sign. That is Melina, so keep that in mind. You can use her too, but I'll be doing this completely without that. We are going to watch this cutscene, as it is a very cool cutscene, and we're going to discuss some of these things to expect. So Morgott does have two phases. When you get him down to about 50% health, you're going to see the entire arena change a little bit. You're going to see a little bit of it's going to be like a brownish yellow liquid stuff going everywhere. Essentially, that's Morgott's curse. When you beat him up a bunch, his curse starts to leave him, but unfortunately, his curse is also his strength. So you need to watch out for a lot of special attacks in that moment, which we'll be talking about when we get there. Morgott has an insane amount of mobility, so that's the first thing you need to be aware about. If you thought that Morgott was fast, then this guy's about to blow your mind because he's all over the place, okay? You're going to see that his staff is actually a sword, and he's going to break it out in this cutscene. And this sword can do very, very powerful things, including making you bleed. And he does have a lot of his faith-based incantation weaponry, the hammer, the daggers. He's got this time as well a spear with several moves to it. And, he's got his sword, and he's got some incredibly crazy combos that he can chain together non-stop. So you need to be very, very careful about how you go about this. You need to avoid these attacks with every little bit of your being because you can get 100 to 0'd extremely fast. The big thing about this attack, the big thing about these attacks rather, is just like Morgott earlier on in the game, he has a lot of delayed attacks, and so you need to be very careful about this. I will show the best moments to attack him and the best moments to avoid attacking him. All right, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Here's the spear. When he is charging up the spear throw, you can run at him and land a quick attack there. If you're a little bit faster than me, you won't get hit by it. And then you want to back off immediately after. When he goes to charge that spear throw, it is one of the best moments to attack him, specifically in phase 1. There's the very well-known hammer attack. When he charges at you like that, you can land another quick attack and then time your dodge to get out of there properly. Unfortunately, I mistimed it, but that is a good moment to do things as well. We get in, we attack him. We dodge this. Let's hit another attack. Let's back up. You can see that those two attacks allow you a pretty good window of opportunity to hit him. When you do lower his health to about, down about a sixth or so, you're going to see he's going to start raining swords here. You just want to make sure that you're out of the way of that. When he does that spear charge, I like to dodge to the left as that's the best area to dodge to for me, but a lot of time it'll still hit me. You're going to see that even though I have a lot of experience with this fight, I still get hit by things constantly. Hit that, we back up. Here's the spear attack again. I completely missed the dodge. Let's get out of the way of this. Dodge the hammer. You already know that attack if you fought Morgott. You already know that one. Here's the spear. Oh, I failed my roll. Terrible. What we want to do is just roll out of the way of it and then just hit him once and back off like we did earlier. There's the hammer attack. I do not recommend rolling in on him after the hammer. You can see that he doesn't have a lot of health, so we're still doing very well, but a lot of his attacks just do so much damage despite my armor. You can attack him on that one, and oh my god, he's so zoomy. Basically, any move that he has where he starts to run at you and then goes to dodge away, if you dodge in the same direction that he does, you'll find that you can actually land a quick hit and back off. Like right there, if I was closer, I'd be able to hit him and then roll out like I did before earlier too. All right, we roll this, we hit him. All right, now he's going phase 2. You can hit him a few times and then back off, as there is going to be a curse explosion. And now his sword is glowing with curse. Now his weapon is going to start applying a lot of bleed, so you need to be very careful here. as well as it's going to cause, every time he hits the ground specifically, it's going to cause a bit of a curse explosion as well. You'll see here, there's the curse explosion on the left. And then he has this attack. This is just like the attack that he has earlier in the game, but this time infused with blood flame, which is kind of nuts. Be very careful about getting hit by that, as it can do massive damage. He does have another attack where his sword will glow red and he'll try to stab you as well. Be very careful about not getting hit by that one, as it's basically a command grab where he stabs you, does a bunch of bleed, and then throws you. I'm gonna see if I can get him to do it. Okay, very good. Very good pace on that attack. There's more of the curse explosions. Hit him with this. Oh, I missed. Roll towards him. I missed again. He's just out of range. You can see that he has just so much fluidity to his movement. If you did not know via the lore, he actually defeated Radahn in single combat, so that's something to consider about this fight too. So just imagine that. He's able to defeat Radahn. He's going to be hard for the player to defeat as well. Ah, that combo almost always gets me. Let's heal up. I didn't like the positioning there, so I just backed off. Let's roll with him, land an attack, back up. There's the stab. Very good. After that stab, you can find a good window of opportunity to land a quick hits as well, so that's a thing too. The big thing, just like with a lot of other big fights in this game, is to not get greedy. I know it's very hard to not get greedy, but if you can avoid it, you can actually do a lot of damage very slowly while keeping healthy. And that's the main thing. It's just a matter of outlasting his health bar. Another thing to keep in mind is you can parry Morgott, but I generally say it's not worth it. Oh, I rolled early. There's the stab. You can see that it hits you, does some bleed, and he throws you, does a ton of damage. Try to avoid getting hit by that as much as possible. Almost out of health here. Almost out of juice. All right, wasn't in a very good position to land an attack there, so we're just going to roll with him on this side. Land a quick hit. Never mind. No. You see how hard that is to dodge? It's just so delayed. That's the big thing about Morgott as well as Morgott earlier in the game. He just has a lot of delayed attacks that are very hard to counteract. Oh my god. Look at these delayed attacks, dude. Oh, I'm going to eat a spear. I'm going to eat a spear. No. All right, we got to try to finish this fight before he finishes us. Got to play very carefully, very patient, very precise. Very good. This is going to be close. Stay away from the curse. We could have hit him there, but I didn't want to get greedy. There it is. It's all about the timing of the attacks at the right moment. And I'm pretty sure we did see his entire moveset, aside from the idea where he can chain a bunch of his attacks together. That's something we didn't see a whole lot of. It is very possible. There's a bunch of videos out there already where Morgott will chain a lot of his attacks into one really long combo. I've had it happen to me where he literally does not stop swinging his weapons for minutes at a time. He just keeps going and going and going. No exaggeration, he will just, like, he has all the stamina in the world and will not stop. So you have to be very careful in this fight. I know this is not a great representation as far as skill goes, but that's not the idea here. I wanted to show off his moveset and the best moments to attack him in between his moves. And there it is. The Remembrance of the Omen King as well. Very cool fight. One of my personal favorite in the entire game. Now I'm out of here for now, guys. I hope this video does help you. I know it wasn't very clean, but it did get the point across. Anyways, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you soon for more.